is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and I'm continuing my Bloodborne series. We are in the final campaign of the core game for Bloodborne, The Secrets of the Church. This is Chapter 2. Last chapter, we realized that the church was kind of acting a little suspicious. They're a little sus, and we're going to figure out why. We were able to kill a few of the church members and gain access into the church, so let's figure out what the fuck is going on. And so the start of the hunt, we will reveal card 16, access to the inner plaza. From the hidden passage in the Tomb of Odin, you have gained access to the cathedral ward. This was merely the first step, however, as your destination is the Grand Cathedral at the heart of the district. To access it, you will need to pass through the main gate into the central plaza, beyond the old graveyard. Exiting from Odin Chapel into the streets, you find the ward in chaos. Creatures infest the district, and panic has overtaken the townsfolk, punctuated by the incessant tolling bells of the Grand Cathedral. So we need to end a move on the graveyard tile, and I realize there is a Scourge Beast right over there. And then the lamps, you know what? I forgot to grab the 3D lamps, but that's fine. I'll just grab the actual. I'll just grab the tokens. I think I'll survive without grabbing those for one chapter. And then yeah, we have the lamps there, and yeah, so. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I need to... At the start of the hunt, I reveal card 24. Maybe I should also read the rest of that. So, let's see. Insight Mission! Gathering Survivors. The streets of the Cathedral Ward are in chaos. Townsfolk flee in panic. As the creatures of the church march through the district, striking down any and all they find. We must locate whatever survivors we can. Ew... place one survivor token and one church giant on each named location, unless fog gated, and each time one is revealed. Hunters may interact on these spaces to claim these tokens and place them on this card. Both the tokens and giants respawn on red. Complete this mission when 2 tokens have been placed on this card. So, on each named location. Okay. Yeah. Place one survivor token and one church giant. Oh, great. Okay. I love church giants. I'm just going to go ahead and grab those, and that's let's see. Let's see which random one I need to do. So, boom. Oh, it was that one. All right. So, I need to put one... does it say where? Unless fought on each time one is revealed. You know what? On each named location. So we'll just put it on the one that is named. So church giant right there. And then we have a, I guess, on each named location. Okay, I guess there's one there. Because this is a named location. And then we have, so I'm guessing we're starting out with 4 because there's 4 named locations. I thought the church was safe. And I'm going to remove that one, and I'm going to put one there, just because I can. Alright, so, yay! The church is going crazy. That's never happened before. That's a little weird. Alright, so we need to end a move on the occupied house tile, or end a move on the graveyard tile after the second red space is reached. So, I will put an insight token on that. Okay, well, that's there. So let's go ahead and attack the one that is right in my space. So you know what? I'm just gonna fire my cannon on it because that is cool, and I learned some neat strats with the cannon. So let's attack with the cannon. It is going to totally do its special, which it's lumbering. It makes no attack, so that's pretty neat. I will definitely take that and just shoot it for 3 damage. So that's pretty cool. Lumbering Church Giant. You know what? I will take that. And let's go ahead and I will do a flay, and let's totally... Ooh, do I want to do that? Yeah, and I'll use my fire paper just to kill it. I should probably also get everything out that I might need instead of just sucking ass over here. So, well, that's good news that that's the special, not ability. Damn it! Okay, well, here's what I'm gonna have to do then. I totally misjudged. Cannot be, so here's what I'm gonna have to do. I can still do some cool stuff. I might actually kill it. Because it says special and it's doing a mighty swing. So I'm gonna do a counter strike. We'll do a quick lash counter strike, which I get to dodge, and then after dodging, I deal 2 damage to that enemy. And then when you dodge, I deal 1 damage to all enemies in that space. So I will actually dodge his attack, dealing 3 damage with a whip to its throat, and then the cannon will end up actually killing it. So that worked out. So I still have my fire paper, which is nice. That is a pretty good combo. Pretty nice. And let's see. May interact with these spaces to claim these tokens and place them on this card. So both the tokens and giants respawn. Okay. So I will now actually spend that to claim, to save that lady. And then I will, because that's going to move into my spot. I might actually just stay there. I mean, why not? If I can run past it or just attack it to just get rid of it. But I did gain a blood echo as well, and I can already gain an insight. But I do need to find the graveyard tile. So yeah, I'm just gonna end my turn there. Hold on to my card because I like it. So let's go ahead. This thing will come after me, and that's gonna move forward at the beginning of my turn. I like my deck. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's spend a thing to move into this, and maybe look at the ability. So I'm going to do a flay, which is a stagger and draw 1, and it is so great. It's a special and it cannot be staggered. So I am going to get to draw 1 because I am going first, but I will totally dodge dodge his attack with my quick change flay. So I'll put it back into the pimp cane, as it was so graciously called. So I will end up doing 3 damage to him, because each time I dodge, I deal 1 damage to an enemy. So that's pretty cool. So we are there, and yeah, he couldn't be staggered anyway. And let's see. Stagger can affect enemy attacks of the same speed. Well, he has 6 health. I could do a deadly thrust and just and what's he gonna do? If I dodge it, my attack deals +1. That's as if it's basic. I'm hoping that it's the ability, which would just be super lucky. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and not do my deadly thrust. I'm gonna do a basic slash and use my empty phantasm shell on attack. I get +1 speed and +1 damage. So I'm doing 3 damage at 3 speed. It is the basic. So my attack is going first to deal 3 damage to it with my empty phantasm shell, and that will kill that church giant before he gets a chance, which will be the second blood echo. Alright, so, and then that slot will get cleared. Awesome. Now it is there's no enemy to go, so let's go ahead and move that forward, and then we will go ahead and yes, I like these. So we're gonna go ahead and spend that to move in here. None of those are gonna be able to get close enough to me, and they get a -1 speed, so I don't think I'll need you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and interact, so that will be the second token that I got. So that will be card 25. Lights from the Cathedral! Distribute 2 consumables, hell yeah. Which is Bone Marrow Ash and Numbing Mist, love it. And then the Carol Rune Formless Odin. Alright. Which is... Have I had that one yet? I do not remember. But I don't think so. The Great One Odin, lacking form, exists only in voice and is symbolized by this rune. Well, that's pretty sexy. I'll go ahead and move my consumables. Move these down. And then my Carol Rune, which lets me refresh a firearm. Alright. From the survivors, you learn that just before the bells of the cathedral began to ring, a terrible light pierced the night. Shortly after, the creatures descended from the inner ward in droves and began attacking all those in their path. No! So there's an insight mission done. Don't really need to do that. I guess it doesn't say, do they go away? I don't know. It doesn't say they go away. But I do need to move, so I'm going to go ahead and just go 1, 2 back to the central lamp so I can hopefully find the graveyard in the very first, or the occupied house. I'd be fine with either of those. But let's go ahead and move that. Yeah. Yes, let's go ahead and do this dash. When used to move 3 spaces. So we're just going to go ahead and go up for 1, graveyard. It is not. It is the barred window. So let's go ahead, and I do not need to go into the barred window, but there is a female beast patient right there. And then a consumable there. So I can go 1, 2, and then go into that for 3. But I'm going to go 1 and then go back for 2. And then we are going to go for 3. And go in there and be like, nope. Because I do not need the barred window. So then we are going to spend this to go into there. And, well, there's the occupied house. So that's pretty nice. So there is that. And I need to end the move on the occupied house tile. So let's just go ahead and stop right there. And let's see. I think I could probably just kill this guy. If I deal 2 damage to him and just end here, because I'll end the move there, so then I reveal card 26, which might actually affect what actually happens here. A lady in distress. Exploring the tunneling streets of the cathedral ward, you come upon a lone house, its door being battered by a hulking huntsman minion. This particular one seems to be wielding a large statue in addition to the common debris usually carried. From inside, you hear the screams of someone in distress. Neat. Well, instead of them, we have a huntsman minion banging on the house. And then I need to reveal card 27. So, yeah, hulking brute. Bring it on. Place 1 insight token on this card. When the huntsman minion would be slain, instead remove the token and heal up wounds from it. Token is returned on red, which is literally next. Replace its special with arcing sweep. 4 damage, cannot be staggered. Targets all hunters in the space. Hunters hit are moved 1 space away and suffer stun. Cool. And yeah, it's actually not fogged. So this is the new insight mission. I have to kill this guy. Well, there's no can I do 12 damage to it? Let's see. We know its special isn't happening. I need to bring in the huntsman minion. Okay. And its special is now, the arcing sweep. Ha! Oh, I thought it was going to be cool. Alright, so this is the new one. So, lumbering swing, arcing sweep, and then brick stun. So, I know that it will not be doing its special, but it can still do 2 basics and an arcing sweep. Or it can do its 2 basics and its brick stun. Huh. Okay. So, I can have its attack lose all effects. I can refresh a reward card. I can refresh my firearm. And it has Sorry, I need to do 10 damage to it. That's assuming everything goes exceedingly well. Because I have... There's just no way. There's literally no point in trying to do 10 damage. I mean, I can do a shit ton of damage with multiple attacks, but not with what I have right now. I can do my Augur, which would do 2. I can do my Carol Rune, which would refresh my firearm. I could just do a Deadly Thrust and hit him, and that would be the 5. Yeah, if I had one more card, I would be able to. Well, the Phantasm Shell does an extra damage. It's not necessarily impossible. It's also just a matter of I would just do much better having more cards. So I ended my movement there, so let's go ahead. Yeah, and I mean, I'll end my turn. And so it's going to definitely recognize that I'm here and attack me. Oh, it's the ability. So I must discard a card or my attack suffers -2 and I cannot dodge. So, well, there's the card. And then it's going to do its basic, which is a Lumbering Swing, which is just going to hit me for 3, because now I have no ways of dodging. But that's okay. So that's moving forward. It would heal completely. And I think that's it. Because, yeah, no more church... I guess the church giants would stay there until I kill them. So I think that's fine. And then now, this hulking brute is totally gonna die. Because if I hit it with the token, like, it would have just gotten the token. If it didn't get the token back, then I wouldn't care as much. I would have probably tried to at least knock it down a peg. Okay. Well, now this guy is fucked. So I'm going to. Yep, that went ahead. I'm going to use my Bone Marrow Ash to refresh a reward, and we are going to, yeah, because I know for a fact that this is a basic. So let's go ahead, and we are going to use a basic Deadly Thrust for 3 damage. I'm going to use my empty Phantasm Shell to get +1 speed and +1 damage, and use my Fire Paper, so that will be 5 damage coming towards him at a speed of 2. Have like a stick with, it's like I'm using it as a bat. Or as a pimp cane, I'm putting on all my rings, and I just backhand him like the piece of shit he is. And then he's going to do his basic, which obviously I'm just going to do a basic quick cut dodge. I mean, these all get cleared. I do 5 damage to it, which would kill him, but there is that. And now, I am going to refresh my firearm, and which will be my old cannon. Oh, yes. And then I'm going to do another sexy attack, and I hope it's not the ability. On attack, enemies' attacks lose all effects. If it's the ability, that's probably gonna affect what I do. Knowing my luck, it's probably gonna be, because that's just what happens to me. But we will risk it. I'm gonna use my cannon to do a slow 3 attack. Yep. Actually, I'm gonna use the Numbing Mist and actually make that lose all its effects. So fuck off. So that doesn't happen. And then I'm going to do a counter strike dodge, and that will deal 5 damage to it, which will kill him. So sucks to suck. These cards are getting like really weird feeling. Probably because they're one of the cards that are used the most. So he is dead. That is going to reveal card 28. And oh, that is actually not the end of that, like I was hoping. Alright. As the beast falls, the door to the house slowly opens. From inside, a lady emerges. Oh, thank goodness. You're a hunter, right? My name is Ariana. Might you know of a safe place? The night is long, and I've very little of the incense left. Place 1 survivor token on the occupied house space. Any hunter may pick up the token when they move out of that space. The token is returned to the occupied house. Complete this mission when you end a move on the Odin Chapel tile with the token. Alright. Well, that was that. So what I'm going to do is obviously end my turn. That's moving forward. And then let's go ahead and draw 3. And yes, I just need to get to Odin Chapel, which I can. And I got my dash, so I'm going to go 1. Hey, baby. And then 2, 3. And yep, I'm going to have to spend all of these to go 1, 2, and then end on Odin Chapel. Alright, so I'm like right here. It's just 1 block away. You could have fucking made it yourself. You couldn't run past the one fat monster. Like, you couldn't sneak out a window. There wasn't a back door. You couldn't walk 2 spaces away. Why are you trash? Anyway, I will reveal card 29. Yay! Aiding Ariana. Distribute 1 consumable. Cold Blood Dew. And then the Blood of Ariana reward among the hunters. Ooh, I haven't had this yet. What does this do? There it is. Hunter turn. Heal 1. May spend 1 blood echo to heal +2. Blood taken from Adela. None of the healing... Wait. Adela. Shouldn't that be... Oh, that's the Blood of Adela. Hey, look. Blood of Ariana. On the hunter turn, I can draw 1 and heal 1. Blood taken from Ariana. Cathedral Ward. Woman of Pleasure. Hell yeah. That's pretty good. Being able to heal and draw. That's pretty nice. But... what do I want to get rid of? Do I want to get rid of the empty phantasm shell? Or do I want to be able to draw and heal? I think I like to draw and heal. We'll see how that goes for me. Being able to draw, because I have a bunch of dodge counters. Okay. You weren't lying. This is a safe place. This night has been wretched. There was some terrible light that came from the cathedral. I think I passed out. When I came to, that beast was trying to force its way inside. I'm so glad you came along. Let me reward you with my... Never mind. Alright. So, that huntsman minion is now dead. And, I mean, that's pretty much all I can do. So, beginning of my turn, that's going to move. I still need to find the... I still need to find the... graveyard. Yep, need to find the graveyard tile. But I'm just going to head back to... I'm going to go to the Hunter's Dream to refresh my stuff and buy some cards. So what do I got? I have 3 Blood Echoes I can spend. There's Tireless, which... so what basics do I have? I still have quite a few basic, just regular dodges. Let's see. I think I'm totally going to take a basic +1 damage out and grab Cheap Shot, which is Stagger. If an enemy in your space uses ability, discard from hand, deal them 2 wounds. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, another Cheap Shot. I did not shuffle these very well. Let's see. I think I will take a Bloodthirsty. Do I have any other... Yep, there's a basic Stagger to get Bloodthirsty on kill, draw 1 and heal 1. And then there's a Swift, which is basic. Ooh, okay. Yeah. That gives a plus. That does the same thing that the Phantasm Shell does. What do I want to get rid of? I'm definitely going kind of the dodge route. I don't have much things that cause Stagger. Let's see. I think I'll get rid of a basic dodge and go with that Swift. The Tireless is great. Draw 2, then discard 1, and I can remove a Frenzy or a Poison. That's pretty amazing, but not for this build. So, I obviously came off. That advanced. And then, yeah. So, I will refresh my cannon, and then I would like to start on my whip form, because I'm a masochist. And where do I want to start? I think I'll start in the central lamp, which will... Of course, that's going to move forward. And that will put a hunter mob right there. I mean, I'd probably have a decent shot. Oh, I can probably kill the female beast patient before I'd kill the hunter minion, which is okay. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, and I fully heal. Let's not forget that very crucial part that I heal. I was really hoping I would have gotten my dodge, but that's okay. So we're going to go ahead and move. We're going to go 1, 2, and we are going to attack that, the female beast patient. And she is doing her basic, which is a claw slash. You know what? I'll take the hit. So we'll hit each other at the same time. I'm doing a bloodthirsty flay. Just wrap the chain around its neck, which is going to do 3 damage, which will kill it. And give me a blood echo. And on kill, I draw 1, and I heal 1. Yay! And then you know what? I will use the blood of Ariana, and I will draw 1, and I will heal 1. Thank you. Don't know if I would ever inject myself with someone else's blood, but this is a different time. Alright. So, let's go ahead and... oh, that goes there. And let's see what's this way. Hopefully the graveyard. It's not! That's pretty cool. So that's going right there, along with a stupid... you know what? Fine, I'll just fucking kill it. They have 4 health. Alright, I'm going to do a swift, quick lash. And it's doing its special. Combo slash. Even if this attack is dodged or staggered, hunter must dodge. Well, because I'm going to dodge. So I'm going, obviously, way quicker. It's going to be 2 damage. And then I'm going to dodge it, which would then, after dodging, deal 2 damage to the enemy, which would kill it. So I think I kill it before, even if, I don't know how that wording works. Even if this attack is dodged or staggered, I must dodge 2 or suffer 2 additional. I'll just say I'll take the 2 damage. I'm not taking the 2 additional. I killed it technically prior, but I'll compromise and say one of the attacks got me. And then that, of course, this graveyard better be in this stack. So what I will end up doing is, I'm just going to move this over because I'm just going to come back around. And now this guy is, they're going to come after me, hearing me slaughter their pet. And that will be that. So that's moving forward. And hopefully it's a dash. Nope. So let's go ahead and we're just going to go 1, 2. And let's go ahead and interact and pick up another consumable. Ooh, my blue elixir. Hell yeah. And we are going to spend that to transform my weapon. Even though it's a quick change. Oh, but I can't dodge. Okay. Oh, that is gone. So transform the weapon. Alright, cool. Moving this forward, this guy would come right there. Alright. Huh. Still did not get my dash, so my dash is literally right there. But that's okay. Now, I will use the blue elixir. That's a pretty good find. So 1 and then 2. Hey, look, the graveyard. That's pretty neat. Let's go ahead and just put it like this. So I can just get right into it. So 1 and then 2. Then we got a female beast patient. And I needed to end a move on the graveyard tile and then end a move on the graveyard tile after the spec. Okay, mark this space. So I need to reveal card 17 and card 30. So let's do that first. So 17. Well, there's 30. Opened right to it. And then 17. Alright. From the graveyard, you come to the entrance to the central plaza of the Cathedral Ward. The large drop gate securely locked. More protection by the church. It is said that only those with the hunter chief emblem, a sigil of the church hunters, can open the gate once closed. But I have 10,000 blood echoes. It remains in play until cards 18 and 22 have both been revealed. Block one exit on the graveyard with a fog gate to mark the entrance to the central plaza. Sure, we'll block this one. Alright, end the move on the Great Bridge. Oh, gross. Oh, man, I'm not gonna have... Great Bridge and the Tomb of Odin. Oh, alright. Great. Alright, so that's what I have to do there. And then 30. An unknown figure. You come across a figure dressed in the garb of the executioners, a covenant which sometimes gives aid to the workshop. He greets you. Ah, a fellow hunter. Greetings. I am Alfred. I suppose you too have been called out here this night. A hunter chief emblem, you say. Interesting. I do indeed know where one might obtain such an item. Perhaps we can make a trade. Assist me in a small task, and perhaps I can assist you as well. Hell yeah, I'm gonna agree to assist him. I can't be running back and forth. So, reveal card 33. You must help me kill an unkillable queen at the best place in this entire game. Okay. Splendid! My task this night is much like your own. I must see the extent of the destruction that has befallen our dear city. Come, let us make haste, and may the good blood guide our way. Alright, so I need to place 3 insight tokens. When the hunter moves out of his space, Alfred may move with him. When Alfred is moved onto a tile, take 1 insight token from this card and place it on that tile. Each tile may have 1 token. Okay. So, let's go ahead and find sexy boy Alfred. That's a Sefka. There he is. This is the guy you would expect from like every community college. This is, yep, him. Totally. Alright. Yeah, when the hunter on the graveyard space, okay. And so he's there. Where was it? Okay, when the hunter moves out of his space, Alfred may be moved with him. When Alfred is moved onto a tile, take 1 insight token from this card and place it on that tile. Each tile may have 1 token. Alright, so I basically have to take him to 3 different tiles. So what I might do is, because those 2 are just right across, might just go boop 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 up that way, because that's pretty cool. And should I just I'm just gonna fucking shoot this this person. So I'm gonna shoot it for 3. It's doing its special, which is a grab and vomit. Cool. It cannot be dodged and it cannot be staggered. Or it could be, so I'm gonna get poisoned and I'm gonna get stunned. So let's just go ahead and do that. And I will be taking 3 damage. So that's pretty cool. Ugh. The fucking attacks that prevent me from dodging completely negates this entire thing. Well, it's dead, this build. So that's gonna go there. Let's see. When Alfred is moved onto, do I? It doesn't say I get rid of him whenever I leave, but maybe he just kind of stays. Which, if that's the case, I'm just gonna leave him, and so I'm gonna go here. I'm totally gonna run out of time. But I have to, so I'm gonna move there, and then that'll place an insight token. Then I'm gonna say he stays there because I have to leave to go to the cathedral, to the Hunter's Dream, which will move that forward, and then it gives me my stuff, the Blood of Ariana, and let's swap back to my main build. My secondary build is the Pimp Cane. Alright, so I have 3 Blood Echoes. Let's see. Well, the tire list is sounding more and more better, but I don't really want any of these. Cannot suffer stagger or stun. Indomitable. Yeah, I don't really want any of these. So I guess I will buy... okay, what basics do I still have? I have 2 basic dodges. You know what? I'm just going to get rid of Cheap Shot, and I'll buy another Cheap Shot. Okay, there's rapid, so I'll spend the other one. I'll buy rapid and get rid of cheap shot. And then there's agile. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of a basic dodge and pick up agile. Alright, so I have 1, 2, 3 ways of staggering, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ways of dodging, and then 2 ways of just nothing, which is my bloodthirsty and my swift. Okay. So that is that. So then on my turn, that's gonna hit that new red one. I'm coming back here. Let's see. We are gonna have this thing will come back there. This guy will not be there. He'd come back here. Then we have this coming back there. A lot of stuff coming back. Then we have that coming back there, and then a female beast patient going right there. Alright, well, that might change a little bit of what I do. But I kind of want to follow this guy, have Alfred help me out. Because it'd be really cool if he came into play in the Canehurst Castle stuff. So, pretty much I just have to take him with me, and if I go... Alright, let's just see what I draw. Oh, well, obviously all my dodges, but, yep, we're just going to go 1, 2 into here. He comes with me, drops an insight. He's just like, oh, wow, yeah, this is nice. They exist. Let's go ahead, and I think I will do a flay. I think they're doing a basic, yep. Basic, they're doing a basic axe swing, and I'm just gonna freaking dodge it. So yeah, I'm doing a quick change flay, dealing 2 damage to them. I'm dodging their axe swing and then dealing 2 damage to them, so they died, and I get a blood echo. Okay, I think I just totally ran out of time doing stuff. All right. So, and I have to go 1, 2, then I can end in Odin Chapel, which I don't believe I need to be Tomb of Odin's here and there. So, let's go ahead and go 1. So we'll go 1, 2. Come with me, Alfred. Or I can just go up and back. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So we're gonna go 1. Alfred, look at the barred window, and then he'll drop his insight token and he'll come back. And then look at this central lamp. Isn't that cool? Alright. Yep, reveal cards 20 and 34. There's 20 and then 34. Okay. Alright. You have found the emblem you need to raise the gate leading to the central plaza, but while reaching the Grand Cathedral is paramount, we cannot just ignore the events happening as a result of whatever has overtaken the Cathedral Ward. Before moving onward, we should gather what information we can, and at least attempt to quell some of this chaos before it spreads to the rest of Yharnam. Complete the hunt at the end of round. At the end of the round, if you collect at least 3 insight, which I have now, because aiding the executioners, distribute 1 consumable, which is a sedative. All right. And the executioner's gloves, which I don't believe I want those with what I have right now. Well, hunter's turn. Slay 1 enemy within 2 spaces that has 2 or less remaining hit points. That's pretty good. Yes. Okay, well, thanks for the blood, Ariana. I think I'm going to stop right there. Because now with the Augur of Abritus, I can combine those two. Because I deal 2 damage and move them up to 2 spaces away, and then I can shoot the Executioner's gloves. Alright. These are troubling events indeed, my friend. I am saddened we did not meet under better circumstances. Here. As agreed upon, as well as a token of my personal appreciation, I must depart now and report to the others. We shall meet again soon, when I show you that I am an insane man. Alright. So, at the end of a round, if you have collected at least 3 insight, which is boom, 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 the aiding executioners, aiding Ariana, and lights from the cathedral. So, I think, and I will reveal card 21, but let's just, hey, bye, Alfred. You're cool. If I go that route, and I think, you know what, why not? I'll just go into Odin Chapel just to feel safe. And then at the end of a round, I've collected at least 3 insight. I reveal card 21. Ascend. Access to the Central Plaza. Distribute the Messenger's Gift and the Carol Rune Eye. Well, I can take the Eye, because I want to. Discard 1 card from your hand to return 1 card from your discard. A transcription of I is spoken by left behind great ones. Allows one to make additional discoveries. And then Messenger's Gift. I don't give a fuck. They're so cute. Non-boss enemies do not activate after your turn. Which is pretty good. I mean, all of them are good. But this combo, this Wombo combo that I got, pretty good with this build. The ringing of the Grand Cathedral's bells cuts through the night. As you pass through the gates to the Central Plaza, a sharp pain enters your head as strange visions flash within. Shaking it off, you continue onward. What was that? Who knows? I guess technically end of a round, these guys would have advanced. That would have been that. So, oh hey, everything actually stayed inside. It wasn't paying attention. Awesome. Well, that actually almost came down to the wire because that's probably why the that thing was in there, in case you just wander around doing everything and it's just like, oh, by the way, you have to go find an emblem. So that was Chapter 2 of The Secrets of the Church for Bloodborne. Well, next up is, as we all know, the fight wow, totally drawing their blank, Vicar Amelia. And that's going to be interesting, because you don't really see why she turns into that beast. I don't even know why she turns into that beast. Probably some ritual, some healing ritual that went wrong within the church. But we shall see what happens in the conclusion to The Secrets of the Church, and then we will, of course, be continuing the rest of the game. So, I hope you're enjoying. Stick around for the rest of the series. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.